channel of Kool.
On the channel of Kool. Like and share and subscribe.
What's good? As you can see, I'm putting on the gloves, bringing me back to the days of flag football where I used to be catching them INTs and taking it back to the house. Well, anyway, here on the Kool Sports Network, it's your boy Kool. We out here on the gridiron, baby. Trade for Lamar Jackson? Here's what 10 NFL teams had to say. It's on ESPN.com. Check it out. Baltimore Ravens cornerback Marlon Humphrey believed franchise quarterback Lamar Jackson's announcement of his trade request was delivered at the right time on Monday. He saw a group picture of all the top NFL decision makers at the annual league meeting. 8 releases the farewell tweet while the 32 GMs are together, Humphrey tweeted on Monday. But if Jackson's plan was to drum up interest from other teams, it doesn't appear to have worked. At least not publicly. On Tuesday, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, San Francisco 49ers, and Detroit Lions joined the Washington Commanders, New York City Jets, and the Carolina Panthers as teams have stated they will not pursue Lamar Jackson, who does not have an agent and is representing himself. The team that has expressed the most interest in Jackson has been the Ravens, who placed a non-exclusive tag on him March 7th. I'm sure they'll work it out there, 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan said. Under the non-exclusive tag, Jackson can engage in contract negotiations with other teams. If Jackson signs an offer sheet, Baltimore will have a few days to match it or receive 2 first-round picks as compensation. The deadline for Jackson to sign a multi-year offer sheet is July 17th. And I know what y'all thinking at home. Y'all like, well, why ain't this happening? Why ain't Baltimore picking up this offer sheet? Why they ain't even signing the dude? They ain't give him an offer sheet he can work with. Or he's going to go elsewhere to go get it. But what's going on right now is all 32 teams is like standing together and not trying to sign him because they know this is going to set a precedent for more quarterbacks, probably great black quarterbacks coming in saying, I want that bread though. Asked whether the Ravens have maintained contract talks with Jackson, coach John Harbaugh said, I know they're working hard at it. They're trying to be in constant contact. You're not talking every second of every day. But as far as I know, it's very consistent. Here's a look at what some teams have said when asked about Jackson, who has been the hottest topic of discussion at the meetings. Not Favre, not Aaron Rodgers, not these Green Bay Packer quarterbacks that's following the same journey as the other. Favre went to the Jets and was a hot mess. Now Aaron Rodgers in his last few years is going to the Jets. He ain't even there yet, but I can guarantee you he's probably going to be a hot mess. So, talking to the Atlanta Falcons, current QBs Desmond Ridder, Taylor Heineke, coach Arthur Smith declined to talk about Jackson by name, saying, we are going to talk about our own players. Smith has declared Ridder as his starting quarterback. Smith added, here's our stance on all these hypothetical questions around the league. Anytime you're looking to improve your football team, that's a part of your job, is to be aware of what's going on and look at everything. Some of the rumors are true, some are not. We take everything into consideration, he said. Falcons owner Arthur Blank praised Jackson when he spoke to local reporters Tuesday, but he also referenced the former MVP missing 11 games over the past 2 seasons, including the wild card loss to the Cincinnati Bengals. Looking at it objectively, I'd say there's some concern over how long he can play his style of game. Here we go with that, Blank said. Hopefully a long time, but he's missed 5, 6 each of the last 2 years. Each game counts a lot in our business. Another team asked about Lamar Jackson was the Carolina Panthers. Current QBs is Andy Dalton, Matt Corral, and Jacob Eason. 3 sorry bum-ass quarterbacks that Lamar Jackson could probably come in there and take all their jobs. Third, second, and first string. Matter of fact, get all you strings out. Andy, you stay. You back up Lamar Jackson. Fair? After the Panthers traded up for a chance to get the top quarterback on their draft board, which is, I guess, C.J. Stroud, General Manager Scott Fitterer said last week, Jackson's a great option, a really expensive option, but we're focused on more of the draft picks at this point. Sounds like bullshit. A former MVP, man, come on with it. Bring my dams back. Damn! 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 One more game.
Damn, damn, damn!
A lot of bullshit going down in the land of the NFL, not so fun league. Detroit Lions also said, with current QBs Jared Goff and Nate Sudfeld, Lamar is a heck of a talent, Coach Dan Campbell said, but man, we got a quarterback, and thank God we got one, so we're good. Why the response? I mean, you gotta ask yourself, why do you respond like that? They seem like they're all on the same accord. And it seemed like Nick Foles is following his predecessor, Carson Wentz. Because check this out. Indianapolis Colts was also asked the same damn question. Their current QBs happen to be Gardner Minshew, Nick Foles, and Sam Ehlinger. Who is he? They can use a Lamar Jackson over there. Nick Foles, bruh, you are doomed to fail over there in Colt land. Did you see Wentz the other year before he came over to the Commanders? Come on, you gotta be smarter than that. Coach GM Chris Ballard confirmed the team's interest in Jackson. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We got an interest alert. Anytime a special player is available, which he is, you've got to do the work. But you never know how any of this will work out. Colts owner Jim Irsay later said the teams are always looking for a great dynamic player, but said it's important not to compromise your future to do it. This is a direct shot to the asking price from Lamar Jackson, who's asking for a bit more than Patrick Mahomes. If not, I'll give him $1 more and say, hey, take it or leave it. I think he's looking for some guaranteed dollars, though. Let's go to the New England Patriots. Current QBs Mac Jones and Bailey Zappe. Patriots owner Robert Kraft said Jackson got a recommendation from a popular rap artist. Y'all all know him as Meek Mill. Meek Mill is my friend, Kraft said. He texted me saying that Lamar Jackson wanted to come here, but that's Coach Bill Belichick's decision. Damn, I'm going to go with 2 NFL teams being interested in the homie Lamar Jackson thus far. New York Jets. And I remember seeing this interview earlier. Zach Wilson and Chris Streveler are the current QBs. Jets general manager Joe Douglas said his focus is on acquiring Aaron Rodgers in a trade with Green Bay, and he wouldn't pivot to Jackson to put pressure on the Packers, saying it would be disingenuous and negotiating in bad faith if we went down that path. San Francisco treats current QBs is Brock Purdy, Trey Lance, and Sam Darnold. They got a nice little roster set of QBs. I don't think they going after Lamar Jackson. Shanahan said, though, he indicated that the 49ers will not consider adding Jackson, saying, we got 3 quarterbacks that we're pretty good with right now. We're pretty set with how we've built our roster salary cap-wise. And getting rid of Garoppolo finally was a good look for the San Francisco Treats. Seattle Seahawks with Geno Smith and Drew Lock. Seahawks re-signed Smith on March 6th, a day before Ravens tagged Jackson. Seattle coach Pete Carroll said, I couldn't imagine him being available. We couldn't afford him. Shoot, the Tampa Bay Bucks, who has sorry-ass Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask. Ever heard of him? Me neither. The Buccaneers have only $2.4 million in salary cap space. X these guys out. The Washington Football Commanders with Sam Howell, Jacoby Brissett, and Jake Fromm. Who the hell is that? Who is he? I didn't know we had a dude named Jake Fromm with 2 M's. Well, the Commanders won't look to add Jackson. General Manager Martin Mayhew said, "I won't get into specifics about him. I don't want to sound critical of anyone. He's a very talented guy. He's one of the better quarterbacks in this league. But for us right now, we're moving forward with Sam and Jacoby." Notice, he ain't list Jake Fromm. Does he even know that you got 3rd string quarterback Martin Mayhew? You tripping out there, bruh? Hey, Baltimore, if y'all lose Lamar Jackson, you did this. Not the fans. The fans still want him. Not the teammates. The teammates probably would still want him. Is he a bad locker room guy? I know health is a concern, but come on, if you put the right pieces around him, a good O-line, I don't know. I think he could be better than Pat Mahomes. Debate me. A former MVP? One of the winningest QBs in the league right now. No one wants to sign him. Not one person. Y'all lunching out here in the NFL. Something's fishy if you ask me. Lamar, hold the line, dude. I'm glad he doesn't have an agent. He's setting a good precedence for black athletes now, especially in the NFL. Owners ain't having it though. I gotta admit, not one NFL team is interested. I think New England and the Colts might try to pick him up if you ask me. But it behooves me. One of the best in the league, a former MVP, Baltimore, president, GM, owner, you did this. You did this. If it's the attitude, it doesn't equate to his gameplay, so his attitude is fine with me. But like I said, who should sign him? Let's go back to the list. Washington Commanders, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, no. Seattle Seahawks, already loaded with QBs. San Francisco treats. Brock Purdy had a great year. Zach Wilson is not your starter. New York, they looking to get Aaron Rodgers. New England Patriots. No way Tom Brady's walking through that door, and Mac Jones ain't going to take you to the promised land. Indianapolis Colts, Mike Epps' favorite team. Gardner Minshew at your starting quarterback. Y'all look like y'all could use this guy, number 8. And Detroit Lions, yep, I'm going to go with y'all need him too, because Jared Goff at the helm, y'all going to be sorry for another 2 or 3 years. Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton ain't walking through that door. And if Andy Dalton is your leader in that quarterback carousel y'all got with Matt Corral and Jacob Eason, who I never even heard of, you better call Lamar. Going back up, let's get Atlanta Falcons. Y'all, if I ain't mistaken, who y'all? Oh, damn, y'all don't have Matty Ice no more. You got Desmond Ridder and Taylor Heineke. A fluke quarterback. I gotta admit, some of the passes Taylor threw and were completed for touchdowns. I'm gonna go with being fluke, man. Some of them passes, I was like, why'd you throw it? And then he ended up catching it, and it's a touchdown. I'm like, yay. But that couldn't sustain. So I'm glad he found a home to back up in Atlanta, because you probably would have started over here with Washington. I can't stand you as a starter no more. Moving forward, the last team I think they mentioned was Atlanta. So which one of these teams do you think Lamar Jackson should be playing on? Comment below, though.
Like and share.